How's it going, YouTube? Spectre 8K here, and I have for you my updated ElementSaber deck, the one I'm playing online and in person right now. So let's go over it. This is my favorite build to date. We have BLS, 1 copy of Phosphorage, 1 copy of Moo, 2 copies of La Pawila Mana, 3 copies of Photon to start the plays, 2 copies of Malehu for Book of Moon, 3 copies of Goblinberg, 1 copy of La Pawila for the Negate, 2 copies of Nalu, 2 copies of Mikani for the Search, 2 copies of Monster Reborn in a box, 1 copy of Attack Gator to make that Nat Beast, 3 copies of Droll and Lockbird to make sure they can't play, 1 copy of Effect Veiler to solemn a monster for fun, 1 copy of Rhoda, 1 copy of One Day Apiece, just to protect myself when I skip my battle phase if I have it, 1 copy of Soul Charge because it's basically the most amazing card in the game, 1 copy of Upstart because I love giving my opponent 1,000 and then losing in time, 3 copies of Terraforming, 3 copies of the Warrior Returning Alive to recoup cards, 1 copy of Moon Mirror, 1 copy of Sword of Deep Seated, and 3 copies of Temple of the Elemental Lords. In the extra, we have the aforementioned Nat Beast, 1 copy of Volse, 1 copy of Utopia Beyond, 1 copy of Baguska, 1 copy of Gandiva to stop scapegoats and special summons of monsters, 1 copy of Topologic Bomber, 1 copy of Skuldeat, 1 copy of Trisbania, 1 copy of Decode, 1 copy of Troymare Phoenix, 1 copy of Isolde, 1 copy of Nightmare Cerberus, 1 copy of Nightmare Goblin, 1 copy of Underclock Taker, and 1 copy of Nightmare Mermaid. In the side, we have Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 copy of the Turtle, 1 copy of Lady Ninja Yai, just because the fact that against back row heavy decks, she has a giant Trunade-like effect, which is really cool, and you're playing 5 wins in the deck for her, and she's searchable off of Rhoda, and this is searchable off Palace, so it's pretty cool. 2 copies of Ghost Ogre, depending upon the matchup, 2 copies of System Down, just because my locals plays a lot of ABC, 2 copies of Night Beam, just to snipe off those pesky scapegoats, 2 copies of Cosmic, 2 copies of Prohibition, and 2 copies of Red Reboot. Our first matchup is against Dinos. We have Reinforcement of the Army, we go into Photon Thresher, Goblinberg, make Aina, go into Isolde effect, grab ourselves the Goblinberg, choose 1, we're going to get Reapered, but he's going to pick a Borreload, very curious, make Attack Gainer, go into Nat Beast, and he's going to scoop. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to watch versus Sky Striker Trickstar. He opened really well, but we are going to go in, make Willard, drop him off, Temple, go into Aina effect, drop, make Makani effect, make Moulin Glacia Isolde is going to get Ghost Ogre, that's fine. We have 5 waters in Graveyard now, so we are going to make Moulin Glacia, rip 2, really good rips, but let's see what he can do now. He's going to engage himself, go into Hornet Bit, make Kagari for the engage again, Hornet Bit again, make Light Stage, Candina, Lilybell effect, special summon, go into Skuldeat, and he's going to draw a whole lot of nothing, and that's going to be a scoop on his part. This is our matchup against Fluffle. Fluffle is going to proceed to go second for the OTK city that they have. We're going to drop 2, make Willard, make Makani, Isolde effect, Isolde twice. We're going to get Aina, it's going to go on the top of the deck. We're going to go with that, make Makani effect, drop, make Troymare Cerberus. We're going to go with 5 waters in Graveyard to make that copy of Moulin Glacia for the protection. We're going to get back the Aina, and we're going to pass. And he is going to scoop on a board of Edge Imp, Fusion Saves, and 2 copies of Sabers. Now we have our matchup against a Cyber Angel deck. We're going to go Photon Thresher, Goblinberg, go into La Pawila, make Isolde effect. First effect, it's Ash, but the second effect is going to go through. We're going to send the Moon Mirror, make Attack Gainer effect, make Nat Beast, Warrior Turning Alive for the Goblinberg for next turn, and we are going to pass. Now he was going to use his Manju effect to search. He's going to activate his effect. He's going to be properly negated. Now we are going to draw for turn. We're going to get an Effect Veiler. We're going to go Isolde for attack, and then Nat Beast for direct damage. We're going to pass it back. Next what he's going to do is he's going to draw, he's going to make a Cyber Petite, but we are going to promptly effect that card, and now he's going to pass it back. We're going to draw a Warrior Turning Alive again, we're going to get that La Pawila, we're going to go in, make a Gandiva, and attack for game. Now we have a matchup against Cosmo. I know how to play them. I used to play them. Not the pure variant, but my friend plays the pure variant. Really good deck. He's going to make Wicked Witch, and he's going to pass. My turn. I'm going to go with Photon Thrasher, Temple of the Elemental Witch. He's going to activate the Wicked Witch to protect itself. Thinking I'm doing something else, I suppose. Making Aina, dropping, going into Malehu. Making a Soul Day effect, getting myself the Nalu. Sending 2, making Makani effect. Sending the Nalu, going into Decode, making Aina. Changing all 5 to water, and we're going to snipe 2 cards out, which happen to be those two, 1800, 1300, 400, and then 900, and he's down to 26. We're going to activate the effect of 1 day apiece, and we happen to get an attack gainer. He's going to do Cosmo Town, Allure of Darkness himself, and get rid of all of his cards. He's going to activate his Wicked Witch effect to protect itself. We're going to make Goblinberg, and ooh, we forgot that the zones are incorrect, so we can't make the nappies like we originally hoped. But he's going to Slip Rider in. We're going to Malehu it face down just for the hell of it, even though it's not going to protect anymore. We're going to get that card in Graveyard. He's going to draw another Call of the Hun. He's going to flip up that Slip Rider, attack into our attack gainer, and then he's going to scoop. We're going to play against Sky Striker Trickstar. The main deck of this meta, we're going to go Upstart. He's going to go into Candino. We're going to Effect Failure, but he's going to Lycanroc us. Oh, man. Really, really bad. He drew all the plays. He's got 2 copies of Reincarnation, 1 Scapegoat, 1 Widow Anchor face down. It's not looking pretty, guys, but let's go Temple. Let's go Goblinberg, and it's going to get hit. Oh, man. Now we are going to go into Nalu. Now we're going to go into Willard to bait it out. Let's see what we can do. We lost both of our Willards here, but we're going to attack in, make a Soul Day, and he's going to Widow Anchor it. He's got all the plays. We're going to Warrior Returning Alive, get that Goblinberg, and he's going to Scapegoat us. Of course he is. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He is all the plays. And he drew another Scapegoat. He's going to Link Karibo, make Link Spider, go into Troymare Phoenix. Troymare Phoenix effect, get rid of, make Reincarnation, put it back, make Troymare Goblin, normal summon effect, get the Lycanroc effect, bring it back, and he's going to scoop on that. Now we're playing against pure Sky Striker. He's going to Area 0 effect, and he's going to get that copy of Engage to get himself the multi-roll Hornet Fit to go into a Kagari effect to bring the Engage back. I'm going to promptly effect failure that. He's going to make Shizuku get the 2 engages he needs anyway, and pass to me. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Goblinberg effect, make a Soul Day. A Soul Day is going to get Ash Blossom, no worries. We're going to activate a Soul, choose 2, make Makani effect off of the sword to get rid of it. We're going to use that, make Troymare Phoenix, get rid of his face down, attack in, and we are going to pass there. Now he's going to draw into another Ash Blossom. Oh my god, that hurts. Now he's going to add, we're going to draw and lock, he's going to brandish, he's going to hit into Ray for 15, Ray tag out, make Kagari effect for the Hornet Bit, attack for 17, mean phase 2, he's going to set 1 and pass. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change all my attributes to light, utilizing Phosphorage to Raigeki, making him make the Ray. We're going to Temple is going to get ashed, unfortunately. We're going to attack in to destroy, and we are going to pass. Now what's going to happen is he's going to get, of course he's going to get the multi-roll, he's going to get all of his plays. It's going to go off without a hitch. He's going to make the brandish Kagari, get himself the engage back, make afterburner to kill my cards, and attack in for basically lethal points of damage. As I have no follow-up plays, he's going to Shizuku in, and we are going to promptly be defeated. So we're back, and as you can see, the deck does pretty well against most decks. It can hold its own against Sky Striker Trickstar, it can hold its own against Trickstar, it can hold its own against Sky Striker, it can hold its own against any anti-meta or any Rogue decks that you may see against today in the formats that I've played. So it's definitely a really cool deck. If I could make any recommendations, I would see about possibly playing around with the hand traps in the deck. I don't play Ash. I really don't like it. It's not so much of a budget card option at this point, so I don't really like it in my decks. I would see about potentially upping the Effect Veilers, perhaps the Warrior Returning Alives definitely are somewheres that you can hit. The Sword of Deep-Seated is also a place that you can hit on. But the deck is overall really, really cool, really, really fun. I hope that you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys have a great day. Alright? Peace.